Hello. Um, my day did not go as planned. So, I want to tell y'all a couple things. One, I have PTSD. Two, I feel a bit on the spectrum. So, things that are normal for everybody else are not quite the same for me. Anywho, was going to Home Depot because it was on the way to something else, and I was going to get strawberry plant, right? And when you like plants and you go to a gardening place, um, this happens, right? And so, yeah. So I got a little project. Instead of walking about in the wind in Austin, Texas, today it was like 30-mile-an-hour winds. So trying to record at the garden center was not going well. And everybody looking at what I'm doing is also very uncomfortable. So here we are. We have some beautiful things I'm going to pot up for you guys. And myself, of course. And this, is something I really enjoy doing, is observing plants, knowing their conditions, what they like. It just brings me a lot of gratification and a lot of joy and a lot of peace. So I wanted to share that part of my life with you guys. And here we are. I have a strawberry and a blackberry. Now, I have no idea what I was thinking with the blackberry because I don't know what I'm going to pot it in, but I'll figure it out. And we have some begonias and celosia and a salvia and some Johnny jump ups, some succulents, and some house plants. One is a little ivy plant, a fern, and I forgot what these are called. Let's see. Fintona? Anyway, I have some up here that's quite large, and I've had that for a long time. These are my indoor plants. The only place I can keep them from the cats. Everything else has to go outside. So, give me a second and we're going to get started. But, sorry I don't have a walkabout. I was planning a walkabout. But we're going to do a plant about. We're going to plant about, okay? And I'm not like, Laura at Garden Answer or anything, but I'm just going to pot the stuff up. And I hope you enjoy it. Some minor dysfunction, sorry. This doesn't need to be watered in. I already pre-moistened the soil. So because I had prepped the soil, it's cactus soil in here, and so I used it last year. And what I'm just gonna do is sprinkle this Miracle-Gro because it has a lot of peat in it, or coconut coir or something. So I'm sprinkling that just to like mulch the top because I don't have any jade stones or anything like that. So I'm gonna get that later, and that's done. So voila, there. Okay. And the next thing I'm gonna do is the Johnny Jump Ups. These beauties. Now these are annual plants and they don't last very long. They're just, for the spring. But I'm gonna keep them inside in this pot right here in the house. And what I did was I put a little insert in here so it has some holes in it, and then that way it can keep, there's like drainage part down there in the bottom, and because you need holes for drainage. But if I'm keeping it in the house, I'm just gonna lightly water it. It's only Johnny Jumps, they don't last very long, so it's just an arrangement for the house, for the inside, so no biggie. And because both of these have plenty of dirt, I probably don't need much dirt at all. I think I'm just gonna pop them in, one on one side and one on the other, and then I'll fill in the dirt on the sides that's missing. So look how much roots they have. So these don't have like a long life anyway. Just put them in there together. Boop. Popped right in. And then we're just gonna sprinkle the dirt in that side pot spot. And then that way there won't be no air pockets. Just poke it in. If you're wondering, why is she doing this in the house? Well, I do it in the house all the time. Because my back hurts sometimes, most of the time. And I don't like to be bending over too much unless it's absolutely necessary. So I put it in a little Amazon box, catches all the stuff that falls, and boom, done. It's like a instant little potting box. I'm gonna give her a little drink. And voila. Wipe it off. And here she sits. That's where she'll be. You can deadhead these spent blooms, and then it'll encourage a little bit more blooms. Yep, those are beautiful. Oh wow. Okay, next. Sorry, I just spinned on you. Next project. This is how the succulents look, and they're gonna come over here. And oh, my light's in the way. They're gonna live over here for right now. Well, I'm gonna back these up, and then I'm gonna put it in the front. There you go. There you go. Cats can't reach you here. Okay. This one looks a little tired. We're gonna see how it comes if it bounces back. And these little leaves, maybe they'll grow new plants. Yeah. These are some African violets. They're little babies of a bigger plant that I had. This is also babies of a huge thing I had. We got some jade here. I love these jade. And I have this agave. The cats tried to murder it, you know, over winter. And this Easter cactus plant that has yet to bloom. It just grows leaves, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I gotta look that up. And this orchid, she never really blooms either. All right, we got more stuff here for houseplant. Okay, this is a container my mom gave me a long time ago, and it has no holes, but you can see I got some rocks down there, and then this insert. Okay, I cut it right here so it could form to the thing. And now there's a water reservoir or a drainage place. Okay? Now, some people do it differently. I know my watering, okay? Once you know your watering, you can get away with tricks like this. But if you're a newbie and you don't know how much to water, too much to water, you know, it can get a little messy. Don't follow my instructions unless you know what you're doing. All right, that being said, you got this white owl. Now, my mom bought me that plant, what is that thing called again? Fitiona. I never could figure out what this plant was, and I just forgot to figure it out. But yeah, I got a pink one. Now, that plant was in here at one time, and it was complicated. It was not in there right. So now, you know, more experience. Anyways, here we go. Now, I haven't pre-moistened because I'm in the house and I don't want that much mess. And I got this bucket full of my Miracle-Gro and some Biotone fertilizer starter, or whatever that stuff's called. Okay. Now, in order to fit these in, you're going to need to, like, assess, right? Now, I think I'm only going to put this fern and this pink plant in here together, because it's plant arrangement. And this I'm going to put in something else. Yeah, I'm going to put that in something else. Okay, so we have the white owl, and then we put this GoPro down so you can see. I'm not really ready to be on camera. People can sew me. I watch a lot of other channels, and I know what people do in the comments, and it's a shame. It's a shame, so much negativity. But for those reasons, I'm going to stay personally private with my face. And voila. Look at that. Over here with the turtle. Yeah. I think it's coming over here. Right? Let's give it a drink. Okay, that's good. And I could put this line on it. Right there. Boom. Yeah. Everybody's got light. Okay, so we have this one left. And I was thinking put it in here. This was a hummingbird feeder. And the little rubber things that go here, the little flowers, they're like deteriorated. So I really don't want to use it as a hummingbird feeder. I have another hummingbird feeder. And I think this would be cute hanging somewhere, is my point. Because it's so freaking adorable. And I think I'm going to put that in there. Not really sure about that. So I got the strawberries, the blackberry. Good question where Chesters go. Look at there, Chester. And I did get my seascape, because that's what I was looking for, seascape. This is my first time with begonias, but Laura and all the garden people swear by it, sun and shade. So I'm stuck with shade because this is north facing right here. And this is midday. You see the sun? This is, where's my windows? You guys can't see through the blinds. Okay, so this is north facing here. See that wind? Incredible. Usually the trees don't move in Texas, okay? Especially not in the summer. So the shadow down there, if this is midday, 2:30, then that's the sun I get, which is perfect because Texas sun is brutal. I had to use shade cloth on my other balcony. It was brittle. So, anyhow, I got this pot. I think I'm going to put that Celosia in. And that's where the strawberry goes. I don't know. I have other pots out here empty, guys. So, yeah. We're going to do another video about that. Or add to this video, basically. We'll see how many minutes I got here. But I'm going to take a short break. Clean up a little bit. And then I'm going to figure out what pots to put all this in. Alright? Be right back. Business here. Look how wonderful these look. Huh? Is that cute? Oh my goodness. Touch of spring. Alright. So, what I want to talk about is how to make old soil new. Okay? Now, some people, they got lots of money and they can just throw out soil like, you know, get a new one. I don't know. That's not me. Alright, so we have last year's soil here. It's pretty dry. And what you're going to do is this stinky stuff in here. It's called Biotone fertilizer. Okay, starter fertilizer, Biotone gardening fertilizer. It's all the same stinky stuff, really, okay? And what you're going to do is you get the new Miracle-Gro and a bunch of that stinky stuff. You're going to take this old soil and you're going to dump it in here. Okay? See that? And now we're going to chop this down. And this is not bad soil. Look at this soil, how dark it is. Because I enrich it. I enrich it every year. And if we go fishing or something, I even put the worms in my soil. So it looks dry and dead right now, but it's really not. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix this up. And that fertilizer, Biotone, is the magic, okay? It's the magic to gardening, honestly. Because it just makes your soil super black. Like, you'll water it the first and second time, and you will get black soil from what was brown, dry, or gray. Now, Mercy doesn't use dirt. Some people, they're crazy like that. They're just like, put stuff in dirt. You know, that's how you kill plants. That's how you kill plants. With dead soil or dirt. So, we're going to get this all mixed up. My little bucket. And I can smell that it's turned over. Okay. Look at that. It's like brand new soil. It's not moistened yet because it would be harder to stir. And you can pre-moisten before potting up, but you don't always have to. You don't always have to do that. And this box here that has all the little scraps, that also is going to go in there. Oopsie. Okay. And now, boom, starting over. Alright guys, what I'm going to put in this terracotta plastic is this Celosia. And I've never grown this before, but I've seen other gardeners use amaranth, and I think it's like related somehow because it has those little fuzzy thingies. Yeah, so I love a fuchsia color. I'm weird like that. I don't do red, but I do fuchsia. So in goes the soil. We're gonna get it up to the up to the measurement where this pot will sit flush to the bottom of the soil. Okay, that's the trick there. You don't want to put too much in. You want to fill in around the sides. And I do own a vacuum, so whatever falls will be picked up before I even step on it. Okay. We're almost there. One more scoop. I think that's good. Yep. Pat that down. And then I'm going to, one second here. Just give me 1 sec. Okay. Now, it is so windy out there, I can hear it through the window. Set these down in here. $1.98, y'all. I mean, I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna try this plant. It's so pretty. I was looking for coleus, but I didn't see any. So, trying new things. It's nice. Probably get coleus later on this season. And you don't want to ever cover up this top layer here, like unless you know the plant can like a tomato plant, if you covered it the whole stem it would grow a root, but learn that the hard way. All right, now she's ready to go outside, guys. Okay, next, begonias. Now I really like this pot. It's one of my favorite pots I bought for myself. I love this. And this is resin. But it looks, you know, official. But it's just plastic resin. Same thing, begonias. That looks pretty with the pot. Ooh. That looks perfect with that pot. I'm kind of glad I didn't find coleus now, because this was what I was going to put coleus in. So, some things are meant for you and you don't know it. Yeah, so the shopping was going good at first. Alright, we'll water that outside. And then, can I fit the ivy in this little bird, hummingbird thing? Let's find out. Let's find out. Sometimes you can do root pruning. I don't know. That's a lot of roots. I wonder if I smush it flattened like that. Just loosen up the soil. And then pack them roots in there. What do you think, y'all? Am I crazy? I should have put a little soil in this lip area. Oh no, I'll never get it out. Let's see. We're gonna put soil, not with these begonia leaves. Although it probably wouldn't hurt anything, but it's against the glass and I don't want it to look ugly. Okay. So we're gonna get that all packed in the sides. Like that. Not these leaves. Why do I keep picking them up? Okay. That's pretty packed in. Again with the leaf. Okay. We're gonna get these roots and get them like a ponytail and cram them in. And I'm using my thumb like to shove the dirt and the base of the plant down, but you do got to do it gently because you don't want to just break everything. And we'll see how this goes. If it looks sad in here and it's not working out, I want it to stay small, like grow long but not too long and too big. But isn't that cute? I don't know, I think that's adorable. So I'm going to put it over here for right now. Get you, sorry, up close there. Yeah. I'll give it a drip of water. Take it right there. Like I said, I have to keep them away from the cats because cats are vicious with my plants. Use these for starter seeds. You could just rinse them out. Little Dawn dish soap and let them dry. And you could use these for starter seeds. I do that anyways. The less I buy, the more happy I feel. Okay, so the strawberries and the blackberries are going to be later. I don't know what I was thinking with the blackberry, but I really, really want those berries. And they're really good in Texas. Like as far as like being hardy. So yeah. So I'm gonna have to probably buy a pot for those. Something taller than this. And wider. Like a 3-gallon. And I also have this salvia that's going to go in the 3-gallon pot that's empty. Right here, 3-gallon is empty. A little azalea. And this one's going in here because this can get quite big. It can get real big. And this is the hummingbird plant, salvia. And as you probably figured out, I love hummingbirds. So we can take a little tour here. This is a spider plant. And the rose, miniature rose. We got a hosta that's trying to come up. Got some caladiums trying to come up. We got a lantana, a fern. Got some marigold seeds that are maybe coming up soon, I don't know. Another spider plant, an inch plant. Oh, look at this. A little bitty tomato. It's a tomato, y'all. It's a tomato. This is last year's geraniums. They're a fuchsia color. And these little seedlings here are petunias. And they're a pink and purple and white variety. And I can put seeds in here, but I don't see anything. So I'm like, did I? This looks like an old echinacea. I don't know if it's gonna make it, because look at this echinacea. It's already ready. There's a seedling in its way. There's some seedlings here and here and here. And those are wildflower, Texas wildflowers, and some zinnias. I don't know if I'm gonna get zinnias to grow over here because the north facing issue, but we'll see. We'll see. This is my azalea my daughter bought me for Christmas, and she's putting on a new flush of blooms. And this is a Nandina, I hope. The cats tried to kill my Nandina. Okay, I don't know. I see some little nodes around this green bit. So I'm hoping it comes back. But that's all for today, y'all. I'm gonna close it up here. Thanks for your grace about the walkabout today, because it didn't go as planned. But I will be walking about. It won't just be this my stuff, my gardening. So